Soft light meets this moment with care. If the heart feels heavy, if the mind feels crowded, if the body holds a quiet ache, all of it is welcome here. We do not need to fight our feelings or push them away. We can let them be, like clouds that pass across a bright sky. There is room for hope, even if it feels small. There is space for joy, even if it hides at the edge of awareness. A gentle path opens when kindness is offered to our own inner world. This kindness can be as simple as a soft breath or a tender word. We are here to practice that. We are here to offer calm to the body, soothing to the mind, and comfort to the heart. Let this be a sanctuary of warmth and acceptance. If there is worry, it can rest. If there is sadness, it can breathe. If there is doubt, it can loosen. If there is a quiet wish for a miracle, that wish can be held with care. A miracle, for our purpose today, is not something loud or dramatic. It can be small and steady, like the first light of morning that brightens a room before the sun touches the window. It can be a change in how we speak to ourselves. It can be a shift from pressure to patience, from fear to willingness. This simple shift changes the way the body feels and the way the mind sees the day. When we treat ourselves with gentleness, the nervous system hears it. Muscles soften, the breath eases, thoughts grow kinder. Life seems to meet us with a softer hand. We do not have to earn this. We only need to allow it. Let us begin with breath, a slow inhale through the nose, a longer, easy exhale through the mouth. One more time, a quiet inhale and a longer, kind exhale. As the breath slows, we can place a hand over the heart and another hand on the belly if that feels supportive. Hands can stay there or rest by the sides. The body knows what to do when it feels safe. Often it needs so little to begin: a softer breath, a kinder word, a small moment of stillness. If the mind wanders, that is normal. Minds like to wander. We guide it back with patience, the way we would guide a tender child to sit beside us and rest for a while. There is a small candle near us. It is simple and steady. The flame will not be lit yet. First, allow the space to feel calm. The surface is safe and clear. Water is nearby. The candle is only a symbol. The true light is within us, ready to be welcomed. We will light the candle as a sign of our willingness to change. The flame will remind us that our inner light never leaves. Even in loss, even in confusion, even in the quiet hours of the night, that light remains. This ritual is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about meeting ourselves where we are, with open arms. Now we speak to the heart with gentle words. They can be said aloud or within. I am safe in this moment. I am willing to heal. I am open to good in ways I can understand and in ways I cannot yet see. I welcome peace. I welcome clarity. I welcome help. If any of these lines feel like too much, soften them. I am learning to feel safe. I am practicing healing. I am open to a little peace. The body responds well to honest words. Kind truth calms the body more than forced bravado. We can choose one line that feels good and let it repeat like a gentle hum, a rhythm that steadies our day. It is natural to sense resistance. Old beliefs might whisper, "This will not work." Another voice might answer, "Maybe just for a moment it will." We do not argue with the old voice. We simply give more attention to the new one. The new voice speaks softly and holds the door open for growth. It reminds us that the way we treat ourselves is the ground on which our life grows. If the ground is harsh, growth struggles. If the ground is soft and rich, growth begins without effort. Our kindness is that rich ground. Our patience is that soft soil. Before we light the candle, let us choose a single intention. Keep it simple and real. ease in the body, calm in the mind, clarity for a choice, rest for weary thoughts, support for a task, comfort for a hurt, courage for a new step, faith that good is with us. Whisper it in a few words. Short is strong, clear is kind. If words are hard to find, breathe and say, willingness. That one word is enough. Willingness is a door that opens many other doors. Let the breath guide the pace of the heart. Slow inhales, slightly longer exhales. Shoulders settle, forehead softens. The jaw lets go. The belly is allowed to be soft. The body does not need to be on guard here. We can rest inside ourselves. From this place, the mind sees more clearly and the heart hears more gently. The candle will carry our intention, but the true power lives in how we treat ourselves in this very moment. Gentle welcoming is a miracle in action. Tender approval is a miracle in action. Honest willingness is a miracle in action. We can say, life supports my healing in every breath. Peace reaches me now. Good is already moving in my favor. I let it in. When we are ready, the candle will be lit. There is no rush. A small pause does not delay our good. It prepares us to receive it. When the flame rises, we let our attention rise with it. We do not strain the eyes. We keep a soft gaze and a soft face. The flame reminds us of inner warmth. It reminds us that even when closed doors have appeared in our lives, there is a light that never closes. We can meet that light with trust. We can meet it with gratitude for simply being here, breathing, choosing a kinder way. The heart hears every loving word we speak to ourselves. The body hears every calm breath we take. The mind hears every gentle thought we choose. Together, they form a new pattern. The old pattern breaks not by force, but by steady softness. And so we begin this practice, knowing that small steps taken with care create lasting change. If worry comes back, we do not scold ourselves. We return to breath. If doubt finds us, we do not close down. We return to willingness. If sadness rises, we do not push it away. We make space for it to be held in light. This is how we care for ourselves. This is how miracles find us, in openness, in patience, in the quiet glow of a heart that says yes. Let the body be our friend tonight. Let the breath be our teacher. Let the small flame be our reminder that goodness is here, choosing us, meeting us, lighting the way. A few simple lines can walk with us through the day. I am safe. I am guided. I welcome gentle change. I allow love in. Life loves me, and I am willing to be loved. Let these words sit in the heart the way a warm cup sits in steady hands. This is our opening. This is our welcome. This is the soft beginning of a new way of being with ourselves. The body becomes calm when given a clear signal of safety. The breath is that signal, and the voice we use in our own mind is that signal too. We can begin by sitting in a way that feels steady and kind. Feet rest on the ground or legs relax in a comfortable position. The spine lengthens slightly as if it had been waiting to exhale. The shoulders melt, the jaw releases, the forehead smooths. With each exhale, the belly loosens and the heart has more room to move. The body understands this language. When we soften, the nervous system receives a message. All is well enough for this moment. A simple body scan helps us tune in. Let attention rest at the top of the head. Move it slowly down to the eyes, the cheeks, the mouth. If there is tension, it is allowed to be there, and it is also allowed to soften. Travel to the neck and shoulders. Let them drop a little more than feels normal. Continue down the arms, past elbows, wrists, and into the hands. Fingers can open and close once or twice, and then rest. Bring awareness to the chest and the steady rise and fall of the breath. The belly can be soft, even if a small voice says it should not be. Soft bellies are calm bellies. Calm bellies tell the whole body that peace is present. Move attention to the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, and the feet. Let the feet feel the ground. Let the ground hold the weight. The earth knows how to carry us. Now let the breath find a gentle rhythm. Inhale for a quiet count of 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Rest for 4. Do this square breathing twice, then return to a smooth, natural flow. The goal is not to control, but to invite ease. Sense how the heart rate slows when the exhale is a little longer. Notice how the mind becomes less noisy when the body feels anchored. Thoughts might still roam. That is fine. We let them pass without chasing them. The mind does not need to be blank to be peaceful. It only needs a kind center to return to, and the breath is that center. When the body settles, we can speak kindly to it. Thank you, legs, for carrying me. Thank you, belly, for digesting more than food. So many feelings live here. Thank you, heart, for beating every day, even on hard days. Thank you, lungs, for the breath that keeps life flowing. Gratitude is not just a nice idea, it changes the chemistry inside. Muscles that hold worry loosen in the presence of appreciation. The immune system hears the tone of our inner voice. Gentle thinking helps the body repair and recover. When we approve of ourselves, cells listen. When we say, I am willing to take care of me, the body meets that willingness with support. Posture acts like a quiet prayer. The way we sit tells the mind what to think about us. A rigid spine armed against life says, I must defend. A lengthened, relaxed spine says, I am open and steady. We can let the shoulders float away from the ears and let the chest open enough to let breath move freely. A small tilt of the chin may allow the back of the neck to lengthen. This is not about image, it is about comfort. It is about creating a loving home inside our own skin. If old worries appear, place a hand over the place in the body where that worry seems to sit. Sometimes it is the throat, sometimes the chest, sometimes the stomach. Offer warmth through the palm. Breathe into that spot as if breath had weight and could offer comfort. The nervous system responds to this gentle contact. The mind understands that there is a helper here. We are that helper. We do not wait for outside rescue when inner rescue is already available. To support the shift, speak a few simple lines slowly, using words that feel true. With each breath, tension leaves my body. With each breath, calm enters. I am a safe place for my own feelings. I allow my body to relax now. I allow my mind to clear now. I welcome a sweet peace that grows and grows. If any line feels too strong, soften it. I am learning to relax. I am learning to feel safe. I am open to a little peace. Step by step, gentle progress is lasting progress. Bring attention to the senses. Look softly at what is here. Listen to the small sounds around. Feel the air on the skin. Notice the tongue in the mouth, the taste of this moment. Smell the faint scent in the room, even if it is only the clean smell of the air. Engaging the senses helps the mind stop spinning. The present moment holds the body like warm hands. It tells the mind, there is life here, and it is okay to be part of it. As the breath continues to calm, the heart can hold an intention with less strain. The body now supports the mind, and the mind now supports the body. This is the mind-body connection spoken of in simple words. Thoughts influence feelings. Feelings influence the body, and the body influences thoughts again. When one softens, the others follow. A kind thought loosens a tight muscle. A relaxed posture quiets a rushing thought. A slow breath opens a worried heart. Everything in us is in conversation all the time. We can guide that conversation toward comfort and trust. If it helps, keep a short list of gentle phrases to use throughout the day. I breathe, and my body knows what to do. My heart leads me kindly. My mind clears as I relax. Peace is a skill I practice. Life meets me with support. These phrases are like anchors. Drop one when stress rises and notice how the inner waters settle. Not every wave becomes a storm when the anchor is in place. Let the breath be easy again. No counts now, only a soft rhythm. Allow a small smile to touch the face if that feels natural. Smiles tell the nervous system that ease is safe. Muscles around the eyes soften. The tongue releases from the roof of the mouth. The belly breathes without effort. This is the ground on which we will build the rest of our practice. From here, the heart can open more fully to good. From here, the mind can welcome a new way of seeing. From here, the whole being becomes ready to notice something gentle and bright that is already trying to reach us. We will carry this calm forward into the next part of our ritual. The body is a friend now, not a mystery to fear. The breath is a guide, not a chore. The mind is a space we can tidy with one kind thought at a time. The heart is a warm home. In this home, we can welcome miracles, quiet shifts, soft openings, tender blessings that line the path with light. A miracle is a change in the way we allow good to meet us. It is not far away, and it does not require struggle. It looks like a soft yes where a hard no used to be. It sounds like a gentle voice within that says, "Let's try a kinder way." It feels like a lightness in the chest after a long season of weight. When we speak of miracles today, we speak of openness. We speak of permission to receive. We speak of a heart that does not shut the door when help knocks, even if help looks simple. Miracles are often quiet, so we practice getting quiet enough to notice them. The mind may carry a belief that good things are rare or meant for someone else. That belief is old, and it is tired. It was learned in hard moments and then kept longer than needed. We can let it rest now. We can offer a new belief. Good is allowed here. Love is allowed here. Support is allowed here. These words are not empty. With each kind phrase, the nervous system shifts. The body hears, safe. The heart hears, welcome. The mind hears, there is a new pattern being formed. It helps to frame miracles as a series of small yeses. The first yes is to ourselves. The second yes is to the present moment. The third yes is to guidance that rises within as a calm knowing. This guidance is not loud. It is steady. It often arrives with a sense of relief. It can be as simple as taking a deep breath before replying, drinking water when the body asks, resting when the eyes grow heavy, or speaking a kind truth in a simple way. When we honor these small yeses, bigger yeses find us. The path becomes clear not all at once, but step by step, the way a path appears when a lantern is carried at night. The lantern shows the next few feet. That is enough. Let us speak gentle phrases that open the door to this new way. Good flows toward me and through me. I let in the help that serves my highest good. I am open to ease. I allow clarity to find me. I welcome blessings that match my true needs. I trust the timing of my healing. These lines are not spells. They are signals. They tell the whole being what we choose to build inside. Over time, with practice, the inner world shifts. The outer world begins to meet us where we have already decided to stand. Another helpful view: a miracle is not a fix for a broken self. It is a reminder that we were never broken. Pain can be real without making us less. Grief can be deep without making us weak. Fear can be loud without making us unworthy. The miracle is the change from self-judgment to self-acceptance, from self-attack to self-approval. This change softens the hormones of stress and invites balance. Blood pressure relaxes, muscle tension loosens, digestion calms. The body receives the message, we are safe to heal now. Some beliefs may resist. They have been our guards. They tried to protect us by expecting the worst. We can thank them and we can choose a more helpful guide. A line that moves us forward might be, I choose hope that fits my life today. Not a giant hope that feels false, but a kind hope that fits in the palm of the hand. It is enough to say, I am open to a little better. I am open to a small ease. I am open to a quiet sign that I am guided. Little by little becomes a lot. It is natural to want proof before we trust. The mind has been hurt before, so we set up gentle experiments in everyday life. Speak one kind thought on waking and watch how the morning responds. Breathe deeply before a conversation and notice how words find clearer paths. Place a hand over the heart when worry arrives and feel how quickly the body steadies. Keep a small gratitude note near the candle and write one line each day. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for a kind word heard. Thank you for a small solution that showed up at the right time. Gratitude is not a demand for more. It is an open door for more. The candle can help us focus our willingness. When the flame is lit, speak slowly, letting the tongue savor every word. As this light rises, openness rises within. Love is welcomed here. Fear softens now. Paths clear, support arrives, and peace guides the way. Speak only what feels true. Choose one line and let it echo through the room. Pause often. Silence is part of the practice. In silence, the heart absorbs. In silence, the mind settles. In silence, the body finds its own rhythm of healing. If grief comes, let it come gently. Offer a soft cloth, a deep breath, and a place to sit. If anger comes, give it space to stretch and then to settle. We do not push feelings into a corner. We let them be seen in the light and then held with care. Feelings move through when they are allowed. They do not rule us. They simply ask to be honored and then released. We can use a quiet phrase for release. This can soften now. This can rest now. This can pass now. With each exhale, the body sets down a small weight. With each inhale, the heart picks up a small strength. Over time, the idea of miracle becomes very ordinary. A calm morning that once seemed rare becomes our baseline. A soft answer that once felt hard becomes natural. A brave yes that once took all our strength becomes a daily friend. We feel guided because we have learned to guide ourselves with care. We feel loved because we have learned to offer love inward. We feel supported because we have learned to receive support without guilt. This is not a leap. It is a path of steps. Each step matters. Each step counts. Let a few closing lines for this part settle into the heart. Good is here. I am open to receive. Peace fills my breath and clears my mind. Love strengthens my body and comforts my soul. Gentle help finds me at the right time in the right way. I welcome miracles, quiet and steady, that bless my life and the lives I touch. Let the flame reflect this welcome. Let the breath carry it. Let the heart keep it safe inside. From here, we continue with trust, with patience, and with a growing ease that feels like coming home. The space answers to tenderness. A small area becomes a sanctuary when care is given to it. A plain candle rests on a steady surface. The base is stable, the holder fits well, and nothing loose or flammable sits nearby. Water stands within reach like a quiet guardian. Windows may be opened a little for fresh air if that feels good. Lights can dim or stay as they are. Comfort is the guide. Phones can go on silent. Doors can close softly. A room does not need to be perfect to feel peaceful. A tiny, clear spot is enough. The body relaxes when the eyes meet clean, simple order. The mind softens when it sees that a little space has been made for healing. This is how the nervous system learns safety, through small, kind signals that say, "This moment is cared for." Let the hands meet the candle before the flame is lit. The wick can be trimmed a little if it is long. Fingers can circle the candle without touching the wick. The warmth of the palms is a gesture of welcome. Breathe gently. Let the breath fall into a slow rhythm that feels natural. Shoulders slide down. The jaw loosens. The tongue rests at the floor of the mouth. A soft belly makes room for deeper breath, and deeper breath makes room for calmer thoughts. A quiet line can rise within. This space is gentle, clear, and kind. The line can be said once or repeated a few times until the body answers with a sense of ease. A small tidy is part of the ritual. A folded cloth, a cleared corner, a clean plate set aside. These acts are not chores, they are declarations. Each movement says, I matter. This practice matters. The brain notices order and sends a message to the body. Here, we can soften. The heart takes this as permission to let tension go. The body replies by settling deeper into the seat of the moment. Health grows in this calm soil. Thoughts grow kinder in this quiet field. Choose an intention. Keep it simple. Short words or strong words. Ease, clarity, comfort, courage, trust, rest, relief, joy. If a single word feels right, hold it the way soft hands hold a warm cup. If a short sentence feels right, whisper it once. I am open to calm. I am willing to receive help. I allow my body to heal at its own pace. I welcome clear guidance. If any sentence feels too large, soften it. I am learning to be calm. I am learning to receive. I am open to a little help. The body responds to honest words more than grand ones. Honest words invite the breath to deepen and the mind to listen. A small journal can rest nearby. On the top line, write the intention in the same simple language. Beneath it, write a single thank you in advance. Thank you for the support on the way. This is not pretend. It is a way of placing the heart in a receptive posture. Gratitude opens the hands of the mind. When the hands of the mind open, guidance fits. The page becomes a witness to willing thought, and willing thought becomes a door. The door does not need to swing wide. Even a small opening changes the light in the room. Now let the hands hover on either side of the unlit candle as though blessing the moment. The inner voice can speak a few steady lines. This space is safe. This heart is ready. This mind is clear enough to receive. The breath moves like a tide, steady and sure. Shoulders rise with the inhale and drop with the exhale. On the drop, the whole body lets go a little more. The eyes soften as if looking at something loved. The candle is a symbol, but the symbol matters because the heart understands symbols. Fire has always told the body, here is warmth, here is light, here is life. Even a small flame carries that story, and the cells listen. Set a simple boundary for time. A few minutes will do. A little longer is welcome. This is not a race. This is a meeting. To mark the meeting, the world outside can wait. A small sign on the door, a short message sent before beginning, a timer set to release all keeping of time. These are ways to make a promise to the self. Promises kept build trust, and trust is the ground where miracles take root. When trust grows, the breath loosens even more, and the heart rises to meet it. If thoughts wander to tasks and worries, let them pass like birds flying across a broad sky. No need to hold them, chase them, or push them away. A quiet line can guide them onward. Not now, we will speak later. Then return to the candle, to the hands, to the breath, to the steady feeling of being supported by the seat beneath and the earth below. Support is here, safety is here, willingness is here. The room begins to feel like a kind friend. The flame is not yet lit, and yet something is already warming. The ritual has begun in the body. This is the secret of preparation. The shift starts before the match is struck. Muscles that have been on guard get the hint and stand down. Thoughts that have been circling slow to a gentle walk. Feelings that have been hiding step into the light at their own pace. We say inwardly, I approve of this simple beginning. Approval soothes the nervous system. Approval tells the immune system that resources can go toward repair. Approval brings blood flow back to the belly and warmth back to the hands. This is how thoughts turn into care for the body. We now stand at the threshold. The candle waits with quiet patience. The breath is our companion. The heart carries the intention with a soft strength. The space answers, yes, yes, yes. A small light will rise, and with it, a gentle rising inside. The steps that brought us here were not small at all. They were the very shape of healing, clear, kind, and steady. The body knows it, the mind knows it, the heart knows it. We are ready. The match meets the wick, or the lighter offers a small spark. The flame lifts in a tender arc and settles into a steady shape. Eyes meet the glow with a soft gaze, not a stare. The face relaxes. The shoulders drop again. The breath stays slow and calm. Now let the voice, aloud or inside, offer the words of welcome in clear, simple lines. One line can be enough. 3 lines can form a gentle sequence. Speak as if speaking to a dear friend within. As this light rises, openness rises within. Love is welcomed here. Fear softens now. Paths clear, support arrives, and peace guides the way. Let the words move at the speed of breath. After each line, allow a pocket of silence. In that silence, the body absorbs, the mind settles, the heart takes the meaning deeper. Repeat the first line once more, slower. As this light rises, openness rises within. Feel how the chest releases a bit more air on the exhale, and how the belly says a small yes to the inward space that opens. Repeat the second line. Love is welcomed here. Fear softens now. Notice how the jaw eases and the back of the neck lengthens. Repeat the third line. Paths clear, support arrives, and peace guides the way. Notice how the eyes grow kind and the shoulders rest. A second cluster of lines can follow if it feels good. Life meets this intention with grace. Help finds the door easily now. Calm leads, wisdom follows, and action becomes simple. Again, slow pace, kind rhythm. Words spoken with warmth alter the body's inner weather. Heart rate drops. Breath deepens. Muscles uncoil. The nervous system learns from tone more than from volume. Soft, steady tone teaches trust. Trust teaches the body to heal. Choose the one line that fits best today. Let it become a quiet anchor. Repeat it 3 times, then let it rest, then repeat it again. The mind loves a rhythm that feels safe. This rhythm becomes the pattern of the moment. When thoughts wander to doubt, return to the anchor. As this light rises, openness rises within. When worry presses forward, return to the anchor. Love is welcomed here. Fear softens now. When confusion makes a tangle, return to the anchor. Paths clear, support arrives, and peace guides the way. It is not the number of words that matters. It is the sincerity behind them. Eyes stay soft. If tears come, they are welcome. Tears are a form of cleaning. If a smile rises, it is welcome. Smiles are a form of trust. If no strong feeling appears, that is welcome too. Still water has its own depth. The flame sways, and in its gentle movement we see how change happens, not by force, but by the quiet agreement of breath, thought, and heart. This agreement is the cradle of miracle. In the cradle, new patterns rest until ready to stand. Bring in the body again with a small practice. On an inhale, silently say, I welcome. On an exhale, silently say, I release. Welcome the calm, release the tension. Welcome the guidance, release the pressure. Welcome the support, release the need to control. 3 to 5 breaths like this, and the body learns the steps. Muscles memorize the dance. The mind follows the body's lead into a softer room within. If a thought argues, "This is too simple," it can be kindly answered. Simple is powerful when done with love. The body does not need complex instructions to heal. It needs a steady signal of safety and kindness. These words, this breath, this flame, that is the signal. The signal repeats, and the inner world believes it. Belief is not a leap. It is the result of many gentle repetitions. Trust grows the way dawn grows, steady, sure, and without noise. Let another set of lines rise if desired. Life loves us and meets us where we are. Blessings find open hands. Ease is allowed. Help is natural. Peace is our home, and we live there now. Speak them as if watering a plant. Enough to nourish, not so much that the soil floods. Then rest in the glow. Let silence hold the rest of the message. Silence carries many gifts the mind cannot carry on its own. When ready, let attention move from the flame to the warmth within the chest. Sense the glow behind the breastbone, as though a small inner light answers the candle with its own brightness. Let the inner light be the center now. This shift from outer flame to inner glow teaches the mind where home truly is, not outside, but within. From this home, good choices are easier. From this home, gentle strength appears. From this home, we feel guided. Keep the candle winning the room with its quiet presence, while we turn toward a tender practice that transforms how we see ourselves. The glow does more than light the space. It softens the way we look at our own face, our own heart, our own history. In this soft light, we become willing to be kind. Let the eyes rest in the warm circle of the flame, then allow attention to rest on the feeling of being seen by that light. This is a form of mirror work that does not demand a glass. The glow itself is the mirror, gentle, forgiving, and steady. If a mirror is nearby and it feels supportive, it can be placed where the face is held in the soft light without strain. If not, the inner attention acts as the mirror. The purpose is the same: to meet ourselves with compassion and approval. Approval is a healing medicine. Approval loosens shame, quiets harsh inner talk, and invites balance back into the body. The heart opens when approval is present. The mind eases its grip. The breath finds a deeper rhythm. Let the hand rest on the heart or the belly. Speak a simple sentence that feels true today. I am willing to treat myself with care. Let it be said slowly 3 times. With each repetition, pause long enough to feel the meaning reach the body. Notice the breath change. Notice the shoulders soften. Notice the face relax. Add a second sentence. I approve of myself as I grow. Growth is not a race, it is a rhythm. The body likes rhythms. Muscles release in rhythms. The heart beats in rhythms. Sleep comes in rhythms. When we say, I approve of myself as I grow, the body hears. There is no need to rush or judge. This reduces the stress load. In simple words, the chemistry inside changes toward calm. Digestion improves. The immune system gets more room to work. The brain's alarm quiets, all from a sentence soaked in kindness. If it feels natural, bring in the classic practice that has supported many hearts. I love and accept myself as I am, and I am open to new good now. Say it once like a seed. Say it again like a sprout. Say it a third time like a small plant finding the sun. If the phrase feels too strong, soften it. I am learning to love and accept myself. I am open to a little good now. The key is honesty. Honest words create trust, and trust creates healing. Let the eyes meet the idea of the face with tenderness. In the glow, we are not a list of faults. We are a life that has tried hard, learned much, and is willing to heal. Speak to the tender parts inside. I hear you. I will be kind to you. I will not abandon you. These sentences are promises. Promises kept build a bridge between mind and heart. Over that bridge, guidance travels easily. Over that bridge, courage walks with light feet. If old voices rise with criticism, answer them with steady calm. Thank you for trying to protect us. We choose a kinder way now. Then return to approval. Approval is not pride. It is permission to be human while healing. When approval becomes a habit, choices improve without strain. We eat in ways that help the body, rest in ways that help the mind, speak in ways that help the heart. The day becomes a friend, not a test. For deeper integration, try a short count practice. Speak the approval sentence 10 times, counting gently on the fingers. Each time, emphasize a different word to let the meaning round out. I approve of myself as I grow. I approve of myself as I grow. I approve of myself as I grow. Hear how each emphasis teaches a new layer. The I claims ownership. Approve gives the medicine. Myself brings the focus inward. As I grow, allows change without pressure. After the 10th repetition, breathe 3 slow breaths and feel the body receive the message. Let a few more affirming lines rise as needed. Say them like soft bells that ring through the chest. I am enough for this moment. I am safe to open. I am guided from within. I forgive the past and free my energy for good. I choose gentle thoughts that strengthen my body. I allow support to arrive in simple ways. These lines do not deny pain. They carry pain with care to a place where it can be held and eased. Journaling can deepen the practice. On one page, write the sentence, ways I am already okay. List 3 small truths. They can be simple. I kept a promise to myself today. I took a deep breath when it was hard. I spoke to my heart with kindness. On the next page, write, ways I can show myself care today. List 3 easy acts, a glass of water, 10 minutes of rest, a walk outside. When these are written by a calm hand, the mind believes them more easily. The body follows the plan with less resistance. Keep the candle glow in the corner of vision, or return the gaze to it with soft eyes. The flame becomes a witness to this self-approval. As we approve of ourselves, the flame seems to glow warmer. What changes is not the fire. What changes is our reception of it. The nervous system recognizes the safe tone of voice we use with ourselves, and the whole being answers with ease. In this ease, new choices appear. In this ease, we feel guided. In this ease, love becomes practical, breath by breath, thought by thought, sentence by sentence. Close this part with a small cluster spoken from the heart, giving space between lines. I am willing to be kind to me. I approve of the step I take today. I love and accept myself, and I welcome better and better days. I choose peace, and peace chooses me. Let the last line be silence. In that silence, the body settles the words into every cell. In that silence, the heart writes the message on its inner walls. In that silence, the mind rests like a child finally held. The candle keeps its steady watch. The glow keeps its promise. And inside, a new way of seeing ourselves is taking root, gentle and strong. Release can be kind and simple. A belief that once tried to protect us can be thanked and then set down without drama. Begin by writing one limiting thought on a small piece of paper. Keep the language plain. I am not ready, or good skips me, or it never works out. Choose only one for now. Fold the paper once with care, as if tucking an old story into a quiet drawer. Place it under a smooth stone or in a small bowl, away from the flame, away from heat, because safety is care and care is healing. Speak with a steady voice. This belief is complete. It can rest now. Pause. Breathe in slowly and breathe out a little longer. The exhale is a bridge out of tension. As the breath lengthens, shoulders lower, jaw loosens, and the belly softens. The body understands. The old job of guarding can ease. Notice what happens inside when this small act is done without pressure. The mind often looks for a fight. It expects a struggle. We offer a new pattern, calm release. Calm release tells the nervous system there is no threat here, only choice. When choice is present, the heart opens to better paths. The body responds with warmth in the chest, a lighter breath, and a sense of room around the ribs. If any tightness lingers, place a warm palm where the feeling sits, throat, chest, or belly, and give that place 3 slow breaths as if the breath itself were a hand offering comfort. Whisper, "It is safe to soften. It is safe to heal." Now stretch gently where the body asks. Roll the shoulders, tilt the head side to side, circle the wrists and ankles once or twice. These small movements tell the body that life continues with ease after release. If a sigh rises, allow it. Sighs are the body's way of setting down a weight. If quiet comes, allow it too. Quiet is not emptiness. It is a soft field where a kinder thought can grow. Speak a supportive line in that field. Space opens, new good enters. Say it once more, slower, and notice how the chest makes room for the words. Journaling can hold the afterglow of release. On one page, write, "What I'm ready to stop carrying." List only one thing today. On the next line, write, "What I welcome in its place." Choose one word: ease, clarity, comfort, trust, support. Keep the list short. The mind commits more easily to small, true steps than to large, vague plans. When the mind commits, the body follows with better sleep, steadier energy, and a calmer belly. This is how thoughts become chemistry, and chemistry becomes well-being. Sometimes the old belief tries to rise again. That is natural. Patterns return because they are familiar, not because they are right. When the old voice appears, we greet it without fear. Thank you for trying to keep us safe. There is a new way now. Then we return to the release sentence. This belief is complete. It can rest now. With practice, the loop shortens. The body learns the new rhythm faster each time. Release becomes a door that opens more easily, and behind that door there is room for what supports us. If tears appear, give them a gentle place to land. If laughter bubbles, let it move through. If nothing strong comes, that is perfect too. Healing is not a performance. Healing is honesty paired with kindness. Keep the candle in sight, quietly reminding us that light continues even while old stories are being set down. In this light, breathe 3 steady cycles and speak, "I now choose thoughts that strengthen my body and bring peace to my mind." The flame nods, the heart nods, the whole being nods. Gratitude is the language of receiving. It opens the hands of the mind and the doors of the heart. Begin with thanks that require no effort. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this hour of care. Thank you for the strength that brought me here. Gratitude settles the body into safety. Safety invites the nervous system to rest and repair. Muscles release, digestion eases, and the mind loosens its grip. From this state, guidance arrives more clearly because the inner noise is softer. We are not forcing clarity, we are making it welcome. Offer thanks in advance for support already moving toward us. This is not pretending, it is trust in the quiet processes of life that unfold without our constant management. Speak gently. Thank you for the help on the way that fits my true needs. Thank you for the ideas that meet me at the right moment. Thank you for the doors that open at the right time. The body hears the tone of these words and leans into rest. Rest allows the immune system to work better, the heart to beat more easily, and the brain to organize thoughts into clear steps. List 3 small signs of support noticed lately. They can be simple. A kind word heard, a problem that eased without effort, a peaceful minute between tasks, a sudden calm during a stormy thought. Writing these signs trains attention to notice what is working. Attention is a garden. What we tend grows. When we tend to proof of support, trust grows. And where trust grows, tightness shrinks. The breath deepens naturally. Now place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Speak short, present tense lines that invite receiving. I allow good to reach me. I allow help to find me. I allow peace to fill me. If any line feels too large, soften it. I am open to a little good. I am learning to receive help. I welcome a small peace now. Honest words fit the body well. The body relaxes into truth. With each relaxed breath, the mind quiets. Thoughts become companions, not bosses. Gratitude can be woven into actions. Drink a glass of water and say, "Thank you for this simple support." Step outside and say, "Thank you for this air on my skin." Eat a kind meal and say, "Thank you for this nourishment." These small moments are not small to the nervous system. They are signals of steadiness. Steadiness tells the deeper parts of us that we are safe to heal, safe to grow, and safe to receive more that is good. Write one more line on the page near the candle. I welcome today's gentle sign. Then let it go. Signs do not need chasing. They arrive when we are relaxed enough to notice them. A message, a solution, a feeling of ease, a sudden thought that makes sense. These are all signs. Trust gathers them quietly and uses them without fanfare. Speak the gratitude line one more time. Thank you for the support on the way. Pause and let the heart feel the words. When it is time to close, do it as a kindness, not a goodbye. The candle has held space. Now the space will be held inside. Take a deep, soft inhale and a long, unhurried exhale. Let the eyes rest on the flame for a last gentle moment. Bring attention to the warmth in the chest and the steadiness under the feet. Say, "The light within continues to guide my steps." With a safe method, softly extinguish the candle. No rushing, no sharpness, only care. Watch the small ribbon of smoke as it curls and fades. Notice how the glow hangs in the air for a breath, then turns into a warm memory inside. The symbol changes, but the meaning remains. The light is here, and it is ours. After the flame is out, take a sip of water. This simple act tells the body that the ritual is complete and that the next part of the day will be met with ease. Stretch the arms overhead, then draw them in for a soft hug. The body loves clear endings. Clear endings help the mind shift gears cleanly. If a quiet moment of rest is possible, rest. If the day calls, answer slowly, carrying the softness into movement. The practice is not left in the room, it walks with us. Integration is how small shifts become our new normal. Choose one tiny practice to carry forward, 3 slow breaths before opening a message, 1 kind sentence before starting a task, a short approval in the mirror after washing the face. Tiny means doable. Doable becomes repeatable. Repeatable becomes natural. Natural is where we live without strain. Write your one tiny practice on a card and place it where the eyes will meet it, by the kettle, near the door, beside the bed. Each time it is done, the nervous system smiles a little and says, "Yes, this is who we are now." If a wave of stress arrives later, touch the place in the chest where the inner light was felt. Say, "I can return to calm." Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6, 3 times. Then speak a single line chosen from the ritual. Paths clear, support arrives, and peace guides the way. Let the body feel that the ritual is not far away. It is 1 breath away. 1 breath is always near. To seal the evening or begin the morning, offer a cluster of short lines to the heart. Speak them as an anchor with gentle pauses between each. We are worthy of good. We are guided and protected. We welcome miracles with a peaceful heart. We choose thoughts that support our healing. We walk in ease, step by step. If saying we feels too wide, shift to I and let the message nestle even closer inside. Repeat the cluster once more and notice where the words land, in the ribs, the throat, the belly. That place becomes a home for calm. Hold a final sentence that can be carried into daily life without effort. I allow life to love me today. Simple, true. A soft bell that rings through the hours. Let it ring when the mind gets busy. Let it ring when the heart needs a hand. Let it ring when the body asks to rest. One sentence can redirect a whole day. The practice we shared is a gentle map back to inner light. It began with safety, breath, and a soft welcome. It moved through preparation and intention, then into sacred words spoken to the flame. It met the self with approval and kindness. It released an old belief and opened the door to receiving and gratitude. It brought the light inward and offered small steps to live by. This is how change becomes steady, not through pressure, but through warmth repeated often. There is no race. Healing does not keep score. Each kind breath counts. Each approving word counts. Each small release counts. The body listens to tone more than force, and we have spoken to it with a loving tone. The heart listens to truth more than volume, and we have told it the truth, that goodness is allowed here. The mind listens to rhythm more than argument, and we have given it a calm rhythm to follow. With this, life feels different because we are different in the way we meet it. Walk forward with a light step. Keep the candle for evenings when quiet calls. Keep the words for mornings when courage is needed. Keep the tiny practice for the hours between. Trust that support will appear in ways both simple and surprising. Trust that the inner light is not fragile, it is faithful. Trust that every gentle choice multiplies, inside first, then around us, touching tasks, conversations, and the spaces we share. Before we part, one more soft blessing for the road. May peace settle in your breath and stay. May your body feel safe in your care. May your mind rest on kind thoughts. May your heart know it is worthy of every good thing. May the path be lit one step at a time, just enough for today. When the day feels heavy, return to the line that feels like home. I allow life to love me today. Speak it once, pause, and let it move through every part of you. Speak it again, slower, and feel the light gather. Speak it a third time and carry it with you like a small lantern that never runs out. We end as we began, in warmth and with trust. This is not the last step. It is the shape of many gentle steps to come. The light within continues, steady and kind. The heart knows how to follow it. The body knows how to relax into it. The mind knows how to listen to it. May this be the way you move through the hours, rooted in ease, open to guidance, and willing to receive the miracles that are already on their way.